The following program is a production of HEW Entertainment and contains views, opinions, commentaries, and content that may offend some subscribers of this show. Listener discretion is advised.
It's that time once again for HEW Entertainment Radio.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Hosted by Jonathan Clarke.
The beat! The man! You gotta beat the man! Whoa!
Be sure to join us in the live chat room during the show.
Hulkamania is running wild like it's never ran before.
Call us on one of our request lines. If you live in the United States, call us at 1-641-985-7800, box number 3729288. If you're from Canada and would like to call us from 1-647-724-4194, box number 3729288. Long distance charges may apply in some areas.
I've been the world heavyweight champion 10 times.
Or you can always drop us a line at MySpace, myspace.com/HEW Entertainment.
And you will rest in peace.
Emailing us works for you too. Email us hewwrestling@hotmail.com.
I am a wrestling god. JBL.
And now, without any further ado, here is your host of HEW Entertainment Radio on the official website of HEW Entertainment, Jonathan Clarke.
The champ is here.
Streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. HEW Entertainment Radio is inviting you to comment on our video blogs, join the conversation, and like us. So what are you waiting for? Log on and listen now. Don't miss out on any of the action. Download our app on the App Store, Google Play, and the official website of HEW Entertainment. Once you download and install it, you'll get caught up on news, YouTube videos, and more. Download it now.
Barbed wire fence carving on a hillside, cutting holes in the midday sun, like a postcard framed in a windshield covered in dust. I love the rhythm of an old gray black top, 33's just whistling by. Steer the wheel one-handed on a two-lane, hugging that line. I got the windows down, no one else around, singing. Freedom is the miles I'm rolling on. Out here cruising to a back road song. I feel the wheels like a melody, like a radio dialing in strong. Come on, sing along to my back road song. I hit the brakes for an old New Holland, hammer down and pass them on up. The breeze smells like a summertime hayfield's just been cut. I got the windows down, way out of town, singing. Freedom is the miles I'm rolling on. Out here cruising to a back road song. I feel the wheels like a melody, like a radio dialing in strong. Come on, sing along to my back road song. make it better, girl, what I'm thinking is I can pick you up, you slide in this truck, I can hear you singing. Ooh, let me hear you singing. Ooh. Freedom is the miles we're rolling on. Out here cruising to a back road song. I feel the wheels like a melody, like a radio dialing in strong. Come on, sing along to my back road song. Come on, sing along to my back road song. This is my back road song. This is my back road song. Come on, sing along to my back road song.
Probably should be apologizing to every fan of Charlotte who I know exists out there, but I'm not going to, because I think that I was justifiable in my comments on Charlotte within these last few months. I think everything I said was pretty much dead accurate on Charlotte, because Charlotte seemed more like her father as time went on, and I think she really needed to get away from her father. This couldn't happen sooner, and I think that in the fallout of Extreme Rules, this is one of the things that had to be highlighted. She said she didn't need her father anymore, and she didn't want to be remembered for being Ric Flair's daughter. She wanted Ric Flair to be remembered for being Charlotte's father, more so than she wanted to be remembered for being Ric Flair's daughter. Now, I think that's justifiable, because now we're going to see Charlotte have a chance to create in ways she's never had a chance to create before, and see if she can be her own kind of individual, and I think this is something that really needed to happen for her for a very long time. So that's why I'm really excited to see what the future of Charlotte has in store. And this is why I'm doing one more video blog to coincide with all the video blogs I've thrown up in the way of criticism of Charlotte. Yeah, I've been the biggest Charlotte critic on the internet, on YouTube, that you could have heard within this new generation of wrestling. And who can blame me for being so critical towards Charlotte? Because everything put me in mind of Ric Flair, from the ring attire to the theme music to the way she even wrestled. I mean, it was ridiculous how closely she resembled her father. And now with her father apparently saying goodbye to WWE for forever, at least now getting her away from Ric Flair is one of the best things that you could have done. Now, we're not saying that this is the end of Ric Flair by a long shot, because he could return in a storyline in a creative way as the manager of someone like a Becky Lynch or a Sasha Banks to change the complexity of the division up, because his involvement with the women like Fit Finlay's has obviously become really apparent, but obviously Ric Flair is not training the women, and this is why so many people believe the same thing I have within these last few months with Ric Flair's new role being looked at in the way that it has, of how Ric Flair now resembles a pervert more than he has throughout his entire wrestling career, and that spanned over 36 to 40 years. And in 36 to 40 years, Ric Flair had never been looked at as more of being a pervert than what he is now. And that's really what it resembles to me, how Ric Flair's role in WWE seems to be being approached. It seems like he's more of a pervert. Yeah, everybody was lining up back in the 80s and 90s to take a ride on Space Mountain, but I don't think it's about Space Mountain anymore. It's about the second, the third generation wrestlers of your family or somebody else's family, and how can you promote that when you're always at the side of someone and you're overshadowing the person that you're promoting? I think that's what Ric Flair was doing with how she resembled her father so much, was overshadowing Charlotte. And now she's stepping out of that shadow and she's really coming into her own, and that's one of the biggest things to be highlighted from the fallout of Extreme Rules. She went out and beat Natalya on her own after Flair was banned from ringside, and then she told her father in the fallout the next night on Raw, when she had retained her women's championship, I don't need your help anymore to win matches, because I can win matches on my own, and now I'm going to be remembered for being my own kind of individual, more so than being your daughter, and you're going to be known as Charlotte's father. And he cried. There was a lot of emotion. I really appreciate the emotion, because it made him feel more real and more like you could buy in to the whole idea that Charlotte didn't want anything to do with her father anymore, and he was so overcome with emotion, you kind of just bought
the storyline and the angle, and you're wondering now where this is going to go. And it has so many wrestling fans talking on social media, probably more so than any storyline going on from any division in WWE, from all different aspects and angles of professional wrestling, from whatever promotion you're talking about. This has to be one of the most talked about angles on sites like ProWrestling.com and .net. I know everybody have been speculating on Ric Flair's future, but you can damn well bet we have not seen the last of Ric Flair, although he said goodbye